In this video, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cover a portable power station by the company ALLPOWERS, and this is a 100-watt solar panel. This is a kit that I have got together here, and it is absolutely awesome. I have been using it over the past couple of months and really kind of putting it through its paces, but I did put it back in the package for the purpose of this video, just so I could do like a quick unboxing and show y'all exactly what you'll get if you order a set of these. And let me just kind of like go over what is on the box here. The basic information: it's a lithium-ion battery. It's the capacity of this thing is 164,000 milliamps, which is absolutely massive. 3.7 volts, 606 watt. Size is 263 by 140 by 180, and then that's 10 inches by 5.5 by 7 inches. So it's a nice, neat little package. It has a DC out, a 12-volt car outlet, which I will be putting this stuff to the test. USB 1, USB 2, USB 3, and USB-C, which the C is kind of like a fast charging. And it has a power input of 60 watts max and an output of 100 watts max. And I will hook it up to the solar panel and show it working with the solar panel, because I have good sun today. We all love some good sun out here, don't we? So let me just go ahead and take the solar panel out and show you what you get with the solar panel. You can look how awesome this is. This is actually a lot of stuff that comes with this. Let me just dump all of it out here on the table. If you guys are interested in this package, I will leave links below on all of this products that you see here, because I think this is something that's perfect for anyone that's want to be off the grid, or, you know, the power goes out and you just need to have some power. It kind of shows you it has a little carrying handle right here. And let's just go over some of the product that came with it. Number one, you get these little alligator clips that can hook to a battery. You get a USB mini, you get a USB, and 1, 2, 3, 4 barrel ports. So these are barrel plugs that'll fit a wide variety of units. Barrel to barrel plug. 3 of these little carabiner hangers, and I will show you how you'll hang that up. Then you get a little set of instructions, and the instructions basically goes over breakdown of a solar panel. But you know what? It's a solar panel. You open it up, you let the sun charge it, and there you go. We'll go ahead and lay it out. I love how this thing opens up here. It's a series of panels that kind of folds out. That's the way it can get down really small. And right here is your unit. And I don't know if you can see the little red in there, but that red is letting me know that I do have power. So let me go ahead and open the unit. Number one, what a nice packaging. A little set of instructions, and I don't need the instructions because I already know how this thing works. And there's the unit itself. And then everything you need is in this box. Really, all you're going to get with it, which is the power plug. And I will plug it in and show you on the charging on it. It's one of these that basically charges like that, plugs up like that, and you're going to run it right in there on the input. You see where the input is right there? See how that goes in there, and then that goes to there. But I tell you what, let's go ahead and hook the solar panel up and let it start getting a charge right now. Let me turn it on. I don't know if y'all can see it in the camera there, but it gives you an amount of hours, and it's 82%. So I have 82% charge right now. So let me hook the solar panel up and see what happens when we start letting it charge with the solar panel. Right now we're at 42 watts and climbing. I'm at 82%, and what's going on is this little meter is starting to rise. So it's like the battery meter will start moving. We're at 62 watts, 63 watts, and still climbing. Let's see where this thing peaks out at in a few minutes. Let's let it sit here for about 5 minutes, then we'll see where it peaks out. All right, everybody, it's been like 5 minutes now, and I've had this solar panel out in the sun. We've got pretty good sun today, and I'm at 71. It peaked up to 76, and it seems to be jumping between 70 and 75 watts as far as energy coming in. That's actually really good for a 100-watt solar panel. I have other 100-watt solar panels that did not reach that. They only got to 55 max, and this one works extremely well. No solar panel is going to get 100 watts exactly, and you could see how these little clips just clip onto those, so you could hang it off the side of like a van or like a car or truck or something like that. So let me just kind of like go over the unit itself. Let me unplug the solar panel and show y'all exactly what's going on with this. 700 watts continuous, but it's got a 1400 watt peak power, and I will be putting that to the test because I have a series of tools back here, so we will see what we can spike it out at. And this battery in here, BMS, which is the battery management system, and it's got the extended power life of 10 years as far as like a short circuit, overload protection, over voltage, overheating protection, which gives it well over 1,000 charges. So it's got a lifetime of like 1,000 plus life cycles, which is a lot. Plugged it in, and I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but it's at 113 watts of energy coming in, and that's using the wall outlet right here. I can't charge it with the solar panel and wall outlet because I don't have that connection to it. So you need those two little pin connectors to be able to use both at the same time. But just with the wall outlet, it's getting 113 watts of continuous power. All right, everybody, let me show y'all the app because I had to get out of the sun so you can kind of see the app. When you pull it up, it's the AP. You download the app and then you connect it through the Bluetooth. There's a Bluetooth connector. When it's green, it lets you know that it is connected to your phone there. So let's just check out the app. When I want the LED lights on, check it out. Both lights pop on. That's pretty awesome that happens. DC outlets, you can turn the DC plug on. I can turn on the AC plugs when I want the AC on. So that'd be nice to be able to shut it on and off. And then it shows you the power remaining. It's got 80% time, 265 hours and 58 minutes, which is 11 days. You can hit over here in the corner and kind of see the name of your unit. It's pretty basic app that just has everything that you need on it. Nothing too special on it, but there it is. That's how the app works. I just kind of want to show y'all how the app works real quick. So let's get back to testing the unit now. Very impressive on these lights. Mash it once and they come on, they go off. You have a button right here that's the DC and then an AC. You got two AC plugs right here, and then on the side is an input here, and then this is the 12 volt kind of like cigarette style plug, and then you have 3 USB ports and DC outputs right here. So that would help you run if you had some sort of barrel plug or something like that. Very nice carrying handle, feels extremely durable, really tough. This thing does not feel cheap at all. It feels extremely premium. And let's run some things and let's put this power to the test and see what we get out of this thing. So let's do that now. First off, let's just charge a normal iPhone. So I've got a USB-C cable here, and let's see how quickly it charges on that. Almost immediately. So there you go. I want to push it to the test with like lights and a drill and a right angle grinder. So let's put that to the test. Let's do that now. Plugged in this little LED lamp here. There's that 9 watts on that thing. This is where we will really push this thing. This goes up to 1500 watts. I'm running that. Looks like we're at 680. Let me go on high. It just shut it off. So at high, that pushed it too much. Let's reset it. So when it goes off, it has a power reset to it. Double press, so I just long press the AC and it come back on. That's 681 watts of power. We are really maxing this thing out with using this heat gun and that. That's very impressive on that. So we know that works. Let me try using the right angle grinder and cut a pole. So let's do that now. All right, so it's still pulling 9 watts through this little lamp right here. I don't have any power on it. So let me go ahead and run this little right angle grinder. We're plugged in there. Let's try it out. Oh wow, it's pulling. It's only pulling 215. Let me cut a pole with it. It's spiking up to 500. Very impressive, everybody. Look at that. Work extremely well on a job site. If you wanted to run a grinder, some drills or something like that, I think it's gonna work as a beast for that stuff. That cut through that pole very easy. And it only spiked up to, I think, about 450, 500 on that. And if you had your solar panel going, you wouldn't even have to worry about running out of energy. So how cool is that? I ran a light, I ran a right angle grinder, and a heat gun, which goes up to 1500 watts. So I did max this baby out because it supposedly maxes out at 1200, and the 1500 watt worked, but it hit 700 like it was nothing. We'll leave links below where you could pick up the solar panel and this whole kit right here, because I highly recommend this for anybody that want any type of off the grid, whether it's in the van, an RV, or in power supplies. You know, there's hurricanes hitting right now, and how great would it be if everybody had this set up right here? Because it wouldn't do you any good without the solar panel if a hurricane hits, knocks down the grid, and you're running off this power bank, but then you can't charge it once it runs down, because that gives you a couple of days, and you need that, so that way you can technically never need anything. Just have this running all the time and be completely fine. There it is, everybody. That's all I got today on the ALLPOWERS solar panel and power station package. See you guys in the next video. Woo!